What's it like to have a breakout moment and sort of like, okay, everything is really good, and then all of a sudden in practice to have that ankle sprain?
I mean, it was not easy, but it's something I couldn't avoid. Jump landing on someone's feet and nothing new. Unfortunately, it was the same ankle, so it kind of hurt a little more. But these days I'm just trying to get back as quick as I can, and I feel like I'm almost on 100%.
They told us you practiced today, so do you feel pretty good for tomorrow? Or do you
Yeah.
feel pretty good that
Yeah, I feel pretty good now. We'll see with the training staff and everybody how smart it is, to play tomorrow. But I would love to play, and we'll see.
Just looking back at your last game, the one where you played off the bench, you played well. What can you take from that game and what you did that you can carry over into the next opportunity?
It's something that I feel like I did when I was with second unit for that little stretch. Just drive to the basket, create opportunities for other. I had some open shots, so it's kind of. Especially with the second unit, it's kind of easy to get to the rim, and I feel like lately I'm really trying to get to my spots, and I really feel like I know how to do it. So, as long as I can bring that energy from the bench and help our team, and as long as my plus minus is going up, I think I'll be good.
Tyler was just a few years ago. Tyler was one of the young guys, and now he's starting to become one of the veterans of the team. How has his leadership, sort of manifested itself this year? What is his leadership like?
First of all, he's a great guy. Just to have him around the locker room is awesome. He's an unbelievable player. All-star caliber player, and he just moves the needle here. He shows you how. First things first, I don't think I have seen as many people work as hard as he does. The level of how his workout just looks, intensity and everything, that's the first thing that you notice, and when someone like him does that, I feel like everybody got to follow. So just have him around and see him kind of grow into this unbelievable all-star player is really awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Nico. Feel better.
Thank you.
How we doing?
They announced a little bit of a change with the All-Star game this year, including that the Rising Stars winning team will get to play in the All-Star game on Sunday as one of the 4 teams. Obviously, having been in the Rising Stars last year, maybe having a chance to be back this year, how cool do you think it would be for a bunch of young upstarts to be able to face the likes of LeBron, Durant, and play for an All-Star championship?
I think that's a pretty cool idea. I know a bunch of us young guys would love to have that opportunity. Definitely make the game a lot more competitive in my eyes. So yeah, it's going to be exciting. Looking forward to it.
Your thoughts on being able to get back there this year? It's been a little uneven this year, but how much would it mean to you to get invited back?
Oh, it'd be great. It was a great honor last year. If I make it again this year, it'd be another great honor. It's one of those things where it's not one of your goals, but if you get there, it's always a great plus. So as long as you stay consistent and focus on the things that matter, usually those things come. So that's my mindset.
You and Pods have had both sort of uneven years, but I think part of that is because people know who you are, what you are, and scout you a little more. Do you sort of feel that the approach when you're on the court is more of a league that knows you now as opposed to last year?
Definitely. I think within the league, you have a good year. People are going to take notice. People are going to start to scout. People are going to start to adjust to what you got going on. And as players, it's our jobs to try to make their adjustments not work. So yeah.
Talk about how maybe there's some sort of respect to that almost in a way where kind of in the first year they're kind of letting you do what you could do and now they're scouting you. Is there sort of a respect there?
Oh yeah, of course. Anytime you get scouted and on the other team's scouting report, that's a sign of respect. I think if you're not on the scouting report, then that's a bigger problem. So.
Yeah, on the scouting report. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
How has his leadership, this is something you've been working on too, how has his leadership grown in the past few years, especially?
Just using his voice. And it's just, he understands like what it is now. Like he's been in the league long enough, he understands, he's done seen everything under the sun. The man was in the finals as a rookie. So, with leadership it comes experience, and I feel like he has he has a lot of experience for a guy going in, this is 6th year? Yeah, so from that standpoint, I think just using his voice and being vocal.
Do you see the way he interacts and leads the youngest guys on the team? Is it different now? Do you see him trying to bring them along now?
Yeah, I mean, just giving his little input. You know, Tyler's more so where he'll pull you aside one-on-one and have a conversation with you. So, you know, he's done that with all of them. And obviously they learn lessons as they guard him in practice. So, you know, it's good for him to obviously go against Tyler, but also get his mindset.
And this feels like about the fifth time that we've seen you guys in practice the last couple of weeks, which is pretty rare, especially this early in the season, with all the NBA Cup stuff. But what do you like about getting out of the practice court this often? What could be beneficial as you get working?
I mean, it just builds camaraderie around each other. Like, you know, you got days of game day off, game day off. You know, these last couple of days, we've been able to, you know, one, be in the gym with each other, experience and learn, figure out some things, get some tweaks, and we had enough time to do it. And then, you know, and obviously you got time to be at home and really chill and enjoy your family as well. I mean, he's just understanding the process. You know, it's a marathon, not a sprint at the end of the day, and I think he's starting to understand that. I mean, you know, I always make the joke that I didn't play as a rookie, so, you know, obviously you look at what I've done in my career, and, you know, if you would have seen me my rookie year, you'd have been like, there's no way this kid's gonna be him now. So, like I said, just sticking with the process.
Toughness of the team during the time where obviously there's that outside noise and trade speculation and all that sort of stuff. But how's that important to kind of say to the team? Obviously, we have a task at hand to win games.
Control what we can control. We can't control that. Our job is to go out there and win games. So for us, you know, you keeping the main thing, keeping it simple, and it's going out there and trying to collect wins.
And just talking about, Spo was talking about, excuse me if you've been asked this during, but about couch coaches and how people think you should play and stuff like that. What's sort of your reaction? Do you feel like people maybe put too much on the scoring emphasis?
Yeah and no. I mean, nobody of my caliber wants to get 10 points a game. That's unrealistic. Nobody wants to do that. That's not even realistic to think about. But, you know, the biggest thing about it is they only say something if we lose. If we're winning, you're not saying anything. You're thinking it's the best basketball ever. But because we're losing, it's like, all because of this and because of that. But it's like I lead the team in all different other categories. Like, it's amazing, you know, wins versus losses, how many couch coaches you have in attendance.
Hey, good. Who is that over there?
Coach, teams like OKC, one of the best in the league, obviously, but they usually are one of the smaller teams in the league. How do you feel about that matchup, just given the ways that you guys can pretty much be versatile?
Well, you need to have that versatility. All right, I'm done. Saved by the bell. You know, they're really good for a lot of different reasons. They have great personnel. They have versatility. They do it on both ends of the court. So you have to be able to, you know, attack them in different ways. I think our versatility is one of our best strengths. So, you know, they do play big and they do play small, and we feel that we have an ability to do both. And, you know, we want to, you know, not be on our heels, you know, in this game. We respect what they've done, you know, so far in this season. They're a quality opponent, but we want to try to, you know, get the game on our terms as often as we possibly can.
We saw Khalil practice a little bit earlier in this. We're just wondering, like, since his G League, how's he continuing to progress as he gets ready to try to contribute to the rotation eventually?
Yeah, he's been progressing. You know, how that pertains to the rotation, that remains to be seen. But I'm just looking at the progress, the work. We had a real practice today, and it was important for him to participate in that. But all the work, you know, before and after, it's meeting our standards, and that's why I think we're seeing the improvement. He's not getting enough minutes right now for everybody else to see it, but I like the progress.
You spoke about it, but on Sunday, the 5K, the first one,
Yeah.
holding. How did the idea come about, and just the meaning behind it, partnering with the church?
Yeah, this is something that I've wanted to do, you know, for a couple of years. It's dear to our heart, the cause, our family, and you know, the Miami Heat Foundation has been tremendous with this, and you know, the staff and people that work at the Miami Children's Hospital, they are angels from above, and I can't recommend it enough for people to go visit and just see what they're about. and see what kind of miracles are happening there. You can go there and just offer encouragement. Donations are awesome, as well. But we're going to have a festive day. It'll be a day of bringing a community together to have fun, built around a healthy activity. You can walk, you can run, you can jog, you can participate, or you can just celebrate. But it'll be a fun morning, and all the proceeds will go to the Miami Children's Hospital. I think it'll be a really impactful day for people's spirits and their hearts. And at this time of year, I think we could all use a little bit of that, and more importantly, give a lot of that, to people that need it. All right, cool. Thank you.